Let's just face facts, people. There's a ton of crappy games out there. Some of them you heard of, some of them you don't know. But you know what? Over the past few years that I've been a gamer, that's pretty much what you have, it was really just hit or miss, depending on the game. Because back in the day, we didn't have the compliments of the internet. We didn't have informative people telling, like, say, oh, this game sucks or this game's good. We relied on a simple little thing that we used to call a magazine. Yes, there are still magazines out there today, but do they really offer the same crappiness that the ones of my time? Probably not. Who cares though? But I'm going to take a little retrospect into the worst games I have ever played. I'm not going to go into any games that say, like E.T. on the 2600 or anything like that, because I didn't play that as a kid. These are the games I played as a kid. So let's go right into it. Taken away from the greatness of the movie, we got ourselves a suckfest to be dealt with. Back to the Future Parts 2 and 3. Okay, we all know that the first game was crappy, but we don't know much about this one. I mean, it was even praised to be better than the original. I thought it sucked just as much. I mean, come on. It's a useless platformer that I really didn't know how to play at the time, and I still don't know how to play it. I mean, it's just like a cheap ripoff of Super Mario Brothers to me. I mean, it didn't really do me any justice for the movies, because I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, and why they have something like this going on, I have no idea. They got all these crazy things. I don't remember these in the movies at all. The only thing they really got right was the atmosphere. I mean, that's the alternate 1985 right there. So, I don't know. Not complaining, I'm just saying. Yes, I am complaining, actually. It was a crappy game. One of my worst games I ever played as a kid. I have nothing but praise for the Sega Genesis. There's a ton of great games that I love and still love today. You got your Ultra Beast, you got yourself the Sonic games, Streets of Rage, Toe Jam and Earl, and to a lesser extent, Echoes Often, which I did enjoy. But this one's just trying to capitalize on the whole thing that Sonic did right, and this one just didn't do anything at all. And that's awesome possum. This little suckfest kind of tells... It's just, I don't know, the hit detection in this is just terrible as well. Just everything is terrible about this. I mean, the voice is terrible, you got, useless trivia about the environment. I mean, I'm all for, useless trivia and stuff, but these are hard. Were you actually, supposed to actually learn something from these questions? You're in front of, a military tribunal of animals, and if you get it wrong, they're gonna shriek at you and just probably gouge out your eyes or something, but I don't know. Don't just love games that try to have a preachy message. Perhaps one of the most difficult games I've ever played as a kid. I mean, it was just one of those games that you just don't know what the hell you're doing, and you still don't know what the hell you're doing at this age. I mean, sure, there's some comic moments in this one, but we still don't know what the hell we're doing. That's Roger Rabbit on the NES. Let's get a couple things straight. I love the movie as a kid. I mean, come on, it had some great characters on it and stuff. Just, nothing, not too bad. I loved it, every minute of it. But this game, what the hell's wrong with this game? Crappy punchline things, or whatever the hell those question things are. Stuff like that, I don't even know what's going on. It's just one big suckfest all rolled into one as well. Yeah, that's the word of the day. Suckfest. So what is the suckfest? Quite possibly the definition of this next game, and my final game, because that's all the tolerance I have. And that's South Park the game on N64. Why did I put this one on here? I mean, it has a lot of praise and stuff. I played this for maybe about 2 hours before returning it. This is the only video game I've ever returned within the first day of renting. Within the first, 2 hours of playing it, because it just did not make sense to me at all. Yeah, people praise it for being kind of entertaining, but at the same time, I found it too annoying. I mean, there's just no action. You're facing turkeys, for God's sakes. That's coming right out, by this time, when this game came out, that Thanksgiving episode of South Park already happened, at least a couple months ago. I guess they want to, sort of tie it in, sort of a standard anime and stuff, but still. It's running on the same engine as, Duke Nukem 64. they're just... I don't know why they needed it. This should have been a platformer, not a first-person shooter. Who's even heard of like these weapons anyway? They have like whatever the hell they are. I don't even know anymore. These games just sucked. So why did I put all these on there if you know, there's like some phrase for each of them? Because I can't stand them. I can't stand them as a kid. I can't stand them now. And God help me if I ever have to deal with those again.